A Virginia Beach family is suing the school division after a bus aide put their hands on their student last school year. Now, that bus aide has been convicted of assault, but the family tells me this lawsuit is about bringing change.
It's awful just to know that's the environment that our children are being placed in to go to school each day.
Antonio Morrow's son, Giovanni Mauro, is a 9-year-old student at Virginia Beach Public Schools who is nonverbal and has Down syndrome. Back in February of last year, Morrow says he requested a look at camera footage from inside his son's bus after he was told his child was misbehaving.
Traumatizing to see. We couldn't even watch them.
According to a now filed federal lawsuit against the school system, a former bus aide named Lester Langhorn put his hand on Morrow's son. The suit claims Langhorn forcibly shoved him into his seat and at one point grabbed the child by the throat for no reason.
He was the one that actually put his hands around my child's throat and chin. He was the one hitting him. He was the one that was actually targeting him.
According to the lawsuit, at one point Langhorn speaks to the bus driver, Ralph Denton, about using a seatbelt lock on Giovanni. Denton tells Langhorn there is a restraint in the back of the bus, but is unsure on how to use it. He also allegedly says they are not able to use it without consent from the school. Before Langhorn puts the restraint on Giovanni, the two adults laugh after Langhorn made a joke about hanging the child up somewhere.
I can tell you that the case is about, what happened, why it shouldn't have happened, and what the consequences are going to be.
Langhorn was convicted of assault earlier this month. Edwin Booth, who is co-representing the family, says part of this lawsuit is about making sure employees for the school system are trained on using equipment and at the same time compensating for the damage done to Giovanni.
I can tell you, and it's in the complaint, that he's in therapy for what happened to him. He was obviously distraught by what happened to him, and he had hands put on him in an inappropriate way.
Giovanni's dad tells me his son is no longer going to the same elementary school and is no longer riding the bus, but he hopes the lawsuit will make sure this doesn't happen to another family.
Change. There has to be change, and there was multiple things and failures along the way that allowed this to happen. And in order to get effective change, this is the avenue.
Now, I did reach out to the school division for a comment. A school spokesperson tells me they cannot comment on pending litigation. I am told that Mr. Langhorn is no longer working for the school division. However, Mr. Denton, the bus driver, still is. In Virginia Beach, I'm John Hood, News 3.